Hey friends, welcome back to my little dye pot. Today I am working on a colorway called Twist and Sprout. In the pan I have some fingering weight, 75% merino, 25% nylon. And at the top I've put a nice sagey green. And in the middle I've bunched up the yarn and I'm applying a beautiful rich plum color. And the yarn is bunched up to keep the dye from traveling too far. I don't mind if the colors mix a little bit. That's often my favorite part in hand dyed, but I just want to control it a little bit. And at the bottom, I'm putting a lovely bluish green. It goes on brown and looks really strange, but as it attaches to the yarn, it will brighten up and turn a nice bluish green. And I just use my tongs and really work the dye in to make sure that we're getting some good coverage, making sure to leave some white. And then I'll put it on the heat and let the colors set. And the water is kind of hot, but really it's not anywhere near boiling, and I can actually get my hands in there and move things around pretty quickly without getting burned. So it's warm, not super hot, but as I turn each of the skeins, we need to put some dye on the second side. We'll see that the water has really cleared up and all of the dye in the pan has adhered to the yarn. And the green that I use on the bottom of this actually breaks blue, and that's because the colors involved in creating the dye adhere to the yarn at a different rate. So the blue is hanging out in the pan a little bit. The yellow attaches pretty quickly to the front side. The blue takes a little longer and actually makes its way around to the second side, but I really don't mind because that's what's going to add a little bit of uniqueness to this colorway. And on this side at the top, I'm putting the same sage brown or sage greeny brown at the top that I used on the front. And on the bottom across where we see the blue coming through, I'm going to put a nice medium gray, and it's going to blend really well with this blue that's there. And I want some of the blue to show through, so I'm not looking for complete coverage. And the blue I want to show through, and I want to leave some white too. We're not going to go for a rich, fully covered colorway here. I want a lot of white to show through so we have some good variation. And now that all the dye is applied, what we need to do is just let it sit on the heat for a few more minutes. So I'll put a lid on it. And then the next stage would be to let it cool in the pan, rinse it, and then hang it to dry, which takes a couple of days. And here we have the finished skeins that I worked on. On the left, we have the fingering next to toward the right. We have DK, worsted, and then bulky all the way on the right-hand side. And you can see how the blue that we were looking at on the second side really still shows through. And this is the finished yarn in knit and crochet pattern. So I hope you guys like this one as much as I do. It actually is one of my favorites, and I'll be looking to make a sweater with this pretty soon. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and until next time, bye-bye.